Hello everyone, this is Chris from ChrisTrains with tutorial number 3 for the ICNG. In this tutorial we'll cover some more of the cab controls that are available. The ICNG comes with a selectable sunblind. You can just drag this down using the mouse. If you look from the outside you can see the sunblind is down, and place it back up again with the mouse. Obviously the ICNG also comes with windscreen wipers, and these are controlled using this control on the right hand side of the driver's console. Keyboard shortcuts V increase the position of this switch, and Shift V decrease the position of this switch, or you can also drag it with the mouse. So the different windscreen wiper configurations are off, low speed continuous, and high speed continuous. And if you move this switch around the other way, you have 3 different intermittent settings. So low speed, or low duration intermittent, medium duration intermittent, and high duration intermittent. Like that. The horn on the ICNG can be controlled using the keyboard shortcuts N and H for high and low. And you can also use this control on the left side of the driver's console for high and low for the horn. The ICNG also has selectable line voltage. At the moment, if we jump to the outside of the train, you can see that on the power wagon back here, the rearmost pantograph is up. This corresponds to the 1.5 kilovolt system, which is the normal driving mode in Holland. But you can choose the 25 kilovolt pantograph manually. So in order to do that, first of all you need to disconnect the power system. So turn the high voltage off and pull the pantograph down, and you can see now this pantograph has been dropped and the train is now basically coasting. And now, using the right hand multifunction display, you can see here that the current selection is 1.5 kilovolts. If we click on soft key number 5 at the bottom here for the overhead cables, I can now change this to 25 kilovolts, and you can see this now says 25. And if I now put the pantograph back up, you can see it brings up the front pantograph, which is the 25 kilovolt system. And in order to drive again, I now need to reconnect the high voltage switch, and the train can now be driven again. This voltage changeover can only be done with the combination handle in the 0 position. And if you pull the pantographs down without first disconnecting the high voltage switch, you'll get a warning message that comes up here in the top right hand side of the screen that tells you that the snelschakelaar has been forced off because the pantograph is lowered. The snelschakelaar is the Dutch word for high voltage switch, and that's just a safety precaution to make sure that you don't have all the high voltage systems running in the train when you suddenly disconnect the pantograph. So again, if I want to change back to the 1.5 kilovolt system, I can click on 1.5, changes the display up here to show 1.5, put the pantograph back up, reconnect the high voltage, and now we can drive again. So that concludes tutorial number 3 for the ICNG, which was some of the extra cab controls and how to manually change the line voltage selection.